This rest stuff just drives me crazy. You're playing basketball for a living, okay? That would I understand if you're working in a coal mine that you may need a rest day after it. You're playing basketball. The joy that comes with competing in basketball is fun to play. I never got tired in a game. How can you get tired in a game? You're playing basketball.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome to another After Dark. Hope you guys are having a good night so far, and you had a good day following this. I had a request to check out this video called "When Playing Through Injury Goes Too Far." This is a Johnny Arnett video, and I believe from the comment that this is kind of a rebuttal to Kevin McHale saying, essentially, saying these guys don't have the love for the game because, how could you not want to play basketball? Like, why do you want to sit out? Like, basically just calling out the current generation on their unwillingness to play through any kind of discomfort or whatever. So I just wanted to see what this was. It's kind of a shorter video, but we'll check this out for tonight. And yeah, I just want to see what it is. So nothing really to premise this in the beginning. Let's see what this is. I'm going to link the original video down below in the description, as I always do. Johnny Arnett's one of my favorite channels, and I assume it's one of yours. But if you haven't subscribed over there yet, I highly recommend it. Johnny Arnett's got some great stuff. So if you want to check out that video, this video, or you want to check out the channel, the link is down below. And everybody else, please leave this video a like. I appreciate it when you do. It helps the channel out a lot. And let's see what this is all about. Here we go.
This rest stuff just drives me crazy. You're playing basketball for a living, okay? I understand if you're working in a coal mine that you may need a rest day after it. You're playing basketball. The joy that comes with competing in basketball is fun to play. I never got tired in a game. How can you get tired in a game? You're playing basketball. I don't understand this. Honestly, I start thinking I must have missed out on something. The 9 to 5 the guy's doing before he comes to the game. He must be putting in some serious work, in the mine or doing something. Maybe he's a logger. Maybe he's chopping wood. You got all day to sit on your rear end. This rest stuff drives me nuts.
The 1985 to 1986 Boston Celtics won the NBA championship. And with Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, and Bill Walton off the bench, they were widely recognized as one of the select few greatest basketball teams of all time. The Celtics brought their core group back for the 86 to 87 season, and they were ready to defend their title. The player who was arguably more ready than anyone else was their second scoring option, Kevin McHale. This 6'10" power forward is widely regarded as one of the greatest power forwards in the history of the league. And to his teammates, he was often referred to as the torture chamber, as he would punish opponents in the low post. With his tremendous footwork, with his solid fundamentals, and with his extremely high release point on his jump shot.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett thanks Kevin McHale a lot for a lot of things that he learned in the low post. And if you look at their two styles of post up, very similar.
He's an NBA Hall of Famer. He won 3 championships with the Celtics, and he earned 6 All-Defense Team selections. The thing is, in this 1987 title defense, what he didn't know is that he was coming up upon one of the most significant nights of his basketball career, which was March 27th, 1987. Heading into that regular season matchup against the Chicago Bulls, McHale was averaging a ridiculous 26.4 points, 9.9 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks.
Damn.
On an absurd
61%
shooting from the field. In the history of the NBA, there have only been 3 players to average at least 25 points per game while also shooting north of 60% from the field.
Zion. So dunkers. He's the only one that was doing it with a jump shot. Giannis and Zion, they're predominantly at the basket, kind of like LeBron James, or Shaquille O'Neal for that matter. Big guys, dunkers. So he's doing this in the low post while taking jumpers. That's hard.
And Kevin McHale is one of those 3 players. But in this regular season contest against the Bulls, Kevin McHale tragically broke the navicular bone in his right foot.
Ouch.
Not only is this injury extremely painful, but especially as a big man, it was extremely dangerous and threatening to his career. Kevin's doctor told him that he should shut it down for the remainder of the season, but
Oh, wow.
McHale ignored the doctor's advice, and he had warned him that his career and his overall health was at risk if he continued to play this season on his broken foot. McHale only missed 3 games due to the injury.
Damn, man.
Even his superstar teammate Larry Bird publicly said in an interview that Kevin McHale shouldn't be playing for the rest of the season. Listen, if Larry Bird, of all people, who is one of the toughest players in the history of the game, is telling you that you're pushing yourself too hard and should probably sit out, then I have zero doubt that he's absolutely correct.
I'm with Johnny on that one. This is too far. At a certain point, you got a broken foot, broken bone in your foot, you got to shut this down. This is not being fatigued or tired or just, feeling a little under the weather or something like this. Damn. And this from Larry Bird, the stubborn fool who would refuse to sit out, get a concussion during the game, and then come back out to play in the fourth quarter. Like, yeah, that guy. So if he's telling you, you're probably being a little too stubborn here.
Regardless, he continued to play, and in McHale's first game back against the Detroit Pistons, he scored 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks, on 50% shooting from the field, and his Celtics won by 4 points. The very next game, he scored 29 points and had 6 rebounds, in a 2-point loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. For the rest of the regular season, which was a total of 6 games, McHale averaged a ridiculous 43.7 minutes per game, which would be a ton for just any regular player. But for a guy on a broken foot is completely unheard of.
I know. But I can't remember right now. Do they win it? Did they win a championship this year? Let's see, because I can't remember.
What's crazy is that it doesn't stop there. McHale played through the remainder of the NBA playoffs, and his Boston Celtics made it all the way to the NBA Finals, where they met up with their rivals, the Los Angeles Lakers. Along the way, Kevin played pretty well, and notably, in a crucial third game against the Milwaukee Bucks, he scored 34 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 blocked shots, while making 60%.
Good Lord. 56 minutes, 34, 11 rebounds, couple of assists, a steal, 4 block shots, shooting on 60%
of his
with a broken foot.
shots. Throughout the East playoffs, he averaged 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks.
58%.
On 58.3% shooting. What ensued in the NBA Finals was another epic battle between 2 rivals, and McHale did his usual thing despite the pain, as he averaged 20.5 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block, while making 58.5% of his shots, in what was one of the most heroic basketball performances in NBA history. Unfortunately for him, it was all in vain.
It was this year. Damn. So after all that, just to lose.
As the Lakers won the NBA championship and eliminated the Celtics in 6 games. Now here's the thing, because McHale played through the playoffs and didn't shut down his season earlier when the injury first took place, it dramatically affected his basketball career, as he was never the same after this point. His numbers reduced and he just didn't move around as well as he used to. The doctor was right, it did affect his career in the long term. Even Kevin Garnett, who is a Boston Celtics legend and who won the championship with them in 2008, has made some comments about Kevin McHale. And he said that he's noticed how McHale isn't even walking normally for a guy at his age, due to the fact that he played through this injury. So this makes me wonder, at what point is an NBA superstar going too far? I understand there's a lot of old school basketball fans who watch my videos, and you guys are like me, who cherish guys who always go out there and put their best efforts on the court, whether they're healthy or they're injured. A guy who's able to play through injury and help his team win basketball games is displaying his courage, he's displaying his toughness, and he's displaying tremendous perseverance. But at what point is it no longer those characteristics? And instead, it looks more like recklessness, or even selfishness, because now you're jeopardizing your entire career and your day-to-day life, which your family certainly cares about. This story about Kevin McHale and his insane toughness has always been a bittersweet story, because on one hand, I feel like he's a hero for it, but on the other hand, it was one of the most reckless moves in basketball history, and he suffered the consequences for it. So with all that being said, please let me know in the comment section below, do you think there is such a thing as an NBA athlete going too far?
Oh yeah.
And where do you draw that line? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
For sure. Subscribe to Johnny Arnett, y'all. This one's easy for me, man. I mean, this is okay, maybe there's a disconnect because, okay, it's more about people not playing when they're healthy that we all have an issue with. If you're actually injured and, okay, for instance, this is a situation he's injured and he needs an operation, right? He needs to shut it down, have an operation, get this thing fixed. Of course, you sit out. There's no doubt. I don't think there's any old head that would disagree with this. However, if this was Game 7 of the NBA Finals, then that would be a cool discussion because it'll be like, all right, man, we just need one more game out of you. Are you willing to do it? But this is the beginning of the season. No way, dude. Shut it down. Shut it down. Get right. Maybe you can come back into playoffs. We'll see what happens. Because this is something that's broken. It's not going to fix itself, and it's only going to get worse. And I'm shocked he even made it through the season, tell you the truth. So yeah, that's too far. For instance, Jordan, when he played for the Wizards at age 39, when he busted up his knee and he needed surgery, you got to shut it down. And he walked the line a little bit there because he played in, I think it was like 5 or 6 games with the busted knee, even though the doctors told him to shut it down, but he kept trying and trying until he just couldn't anymore. And he finally shut it down and got surgery and came back the next year. Those kind of situations, you got to do it. What we don't, what the old, I'll speak for the old heads here, and you guys can correct me if I'm speaking out of line for you, but I'm going to go for it. What we don't like is I'm sore. How many times have we seen somebody, I'll just say like AD, or no, I'm a Suns guy, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant will not play today due to calf soreness or soreness in the shoulder. Man, I don't want to hear you can't work because you're a little bit sore. That's different. You're not injured, you're just sore. So take it a little easy in practice for a couple of days, recover your muscles and show up to the games, because that's where the work is at. You could recover this in about a week. Soreness. We've all been sore. We've pushed it too hard before, and then we have to go, okay, I got to pull back whenever I can. However, I still got to show up to work and do my job. That's the thing that we have a problem with. Or if you're sick. I'm sorry, we've all had to work sick before. So it's not about playing injured, Johnny, in my mind. And like I said, chat, let me know if you disagree with my take here. If you are injured and you need a procedure done in order to fix this injury, the sooner the better. Let's get this done. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but we got to do what we got to do. And also, if we don't get this fixed, not only are you no good to us, but you're sacrificing the rest of your career. If you're sick or if you're sore, just take it easy for a week. That's all. Take it easy, but still show up to the games. Show up where it matters. It's this missing the games because I'm tired, I'm sore, fatigued, or I have a cold that we have a problem with. That's what I have a problem with. Just now, just recently, we did the in-season tournament, right? Kevin Durant, not playing. Why? I can't even remember. It's same old garbage. Something that needs to be assessed in 2 weeks. Cool. So now he's out for 2 weeks. What's his actual injury? Did he break something? Did he tear something? No. But he's not going to play for 2 weeks. I have a problem with that. And then in the in-season, so he didn't play in the in-season tournament. Not like it matters. And then Beal also missed the in-season tournament game that we lost. And it's like it was just Booker out there, and the other two stars are out. And I don't even know what was up with Beal. Something about him being reassessed as well. That's what we have a problem with. If you're injured and you need an operation, shut it down, get the operation, get back to work as soon as you can. If you're sick and you're tired or you're sore, man, tough it up. Get to work. Get to work, and I better see you taking it easy at home after the game. You know, and then coach will be smart enough in practice to be like, all right, bud, you know, just be here, pay attention to what we're talking about, but you're sitting on the sideline during today's practice. Rest that body. We're going to need you tomorrow night for the game. It's as simple as that. So great video, Johnny. This poses a great question that I think is being misunderstood. Yeah, because no one's crazy enough to say, dude, if you got broken bones, your foot's broken, why aren't you playing? Get out there. What are you, a wimp? Like, that's not it, man. It's gone too far the other direction now, to where if I have a hangnail on my finger, I can't play for a week. That's a little much. Anyways, everybody, I'm out of here. Go check out Johnny's channel if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys real soon. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. And have a wonderful, peaceful night. Be good to each other. Be good to your loved ones. Be kind and understanding at this stage of history. People are fighting like crazy, fighting their own blood, you know, over things that we have no control over. So be good to your people. Be kind and understanding. And, you know, that's it. Just love each other. All right, I'm out of here, everybody. Have a wonderful, peaceful night. Good night.